My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Wildfrost 1.0.6. It's time to go into a new run. Well, we've got a streak of 2 here. Best not let that down. I haven't played the clunkers in the longest period of time. Ooh. Well, I feel like I've figured out why. Smuggle Bag on a counter of 4 with Frenzied 2 applies 1 snow and 2 damage aimlessly. None? While active, add 2 damage to all junk in your hand. If you could play more than 1 junk a turn, this would not be complete garbage, but I just don't. There is a whole subtype in the, not gnomes, Scrapomancer, Clunkomancers, Clunkomancer? I think it's Clunkomancer, right? Clunkmaster. There's a whole sub-theming of the Clunkmasters that's based around buffing up your junk, and I just don't see it. We could give out a little bit of bomb with Gnaw. That could synergize with some bomb stuff in the deck, like a Bombardier, maybe. Shadow's Soul with 6 damage in Barrage every 4 turns. That's a lot of gold we could get. Monroe restores 3 HP to all allies. Vyrook, rather, has Smackback 11 health and 7 damage. That's just a really, really powerful unit. I think I'm going to go with that one. Of course, they're not Vyrook, as far as I'm concerned. This is Nekohime the Third. Let's go. What do we need here? Honestly, restoration of health to allies seems huge. Let's do it. Bushu. All right. Ooh, it is Snowman, Snowbo, hell yeah. The reason that, of course, is great is because my smackback should be... Oh, no, wait, it's Pengu I wanted to fight. Dang. Gogong. So Gogong's one of the new enemy units, one of these early fights. It has smackback, as well as originally 5, but now 10 health. Yikes. 10 health, of course, with the addition of the charm. Well, heck, I mean, look, I can stop it from smacking back. The only problem is I'm going to have a lot of difficulty killing more than 1 unit at the same time. So I think I may actually pre-summon the enemies. That didn't help. It's going to be pretty difficult to actually kill multiple of these at the same time. I've half a mind to try and summon another one. 2 enemies arriving in 4 turns. You know what? Boom. Let's do it. That's the boss! Well, hey, now I get a combo, you see. Snowbo and Snowbo both attack in 2 turns, and so does the Snow Knight. I can actually just go straight for the kill. Is that good? Is that funny? So effectively, that would just be don't play another unit, let Snowbo, and Snow Knight attack next turn, use 2 Tar Blades to take the HP of the Snow Knight at 10 down to 7, leaving them within range of the smackback. It's not actually going to get a large amount of money, and it ignores a huge amount of money that the Goblin could actually provide to us, so I feel like that's the big reason not to do this. That said, I think I will kill Snowbo and Snowbo on the same turn, and then Winterworm and Snow Knight on the same turn. I'm gonna want to keep gobbling here as long as I possibly can. So... Blizzard Bottle towards them, I feel. Righto. I'm not trying to put down a Junjun Mask, because I want all of the smackbacks here. Winterworm is intending to do 8 damage. That's a lot of damage, buddy. I'd really prefer if you did a lot less, actually. Winterworm on the top line attacks before the Snow Knight. which means the Winterworm would apply Demon Eyes to me and then the Snow Knight would attack me. So I have to get the Winterworm's damage down to less than 3 for that not to then kill me with the Snow Knight's follow-up. So I feel like I am just going to kill the Snow Knight in 2 turns' time here. Alas, it happens. And in the interim, I should do as much as I can to the Goblin. Not the smoothest early battle I've ever had in my entire life, but I took a risk and it did not pay off. I'm so glad there's not a shop. I don't even think there can be a shop here, but I'm glad nonetheless. I'm gonna go for an early charm. Give me something to build around. Pengu charm. Boom! There. No, that's not it. Hook charm. Yank. Pulls target to the front. That'd be really, really good on a card. If you put that on a card, it actually might pull them to the front of the party. Link Snail helps me recoup some of the losses I made there early on. Berry Sis, when hit, adds lost HP to a random ally. So one of the things I really like about having Berry Sis in a deck like this is the ability to just buff up our other units with additional health that they then have the ability to restore with things like Bushu and other cards that I'm likely to put in the deck in the future. Definitely going to be taking the Berry Sis. That's an easy one. Okay. So if I can get the Sunrod, dang, if I had the Sunrod, I could just get both of these to die on turn 3. But right now, only the Uber Bear dies on turn 3. So I feel like I'm pretty likely to want to develop the Berry Sis to protect us against that. Mm-hmm. So Uber Bear, after this, is going to go back to a counter of 3, which means they're not going to attack on the same turn as Snow Gobbler unless Snow Gobbler gets down to 1, Uber Bear is down to 2, and then I force the Uber Bear to attack on that turn with the Sunburst. So the way that I do that is playing 2 more cards from this hand, cycling, and then using the Sunburst. That gives me the ability to play the Berry Bell, as well as a instance of damage to any target that I feel appropriate. Not that the instance of damage feels like it's necessarily going to be that transformative. I suppose it could be slightly more transformative if I hit the bell, summon some enemies, hit them with some tar. Too many enemies. Shouldn't have summoned them. Why didn't you talk me out of it? You knew I was going to make a mistake. And you just let me do this? That's not what friends do. I see. Well, as it turns out, when I make a mistake, I have made a mistake, so it's pretty difficult. Snow Gobbler. Got 1... Like, in 2 turns' time, I'm attacked for... 2 turns' time, 3 turns' time. I'm attacked for 1, 4, and 4 against our Smackback. So I take 9 damage. And unfortunately, the second Uber Bear doesn't die because I am still responding to the previous one. Oh, that's a problem. That's a capital P problem. I'll work my way through this. Hey, the final draw from the new shovel was a Tarblade, which does actually give me the ability to kill the Uber Bear at the right time. So we get a double combo this turn. Then here's the thing, right? If I use Sunburst 2/2 on Porcupine, it'll attack the entire row, which is fine. Obviously, it hits Berry Sis, which is actually fine still. Oh, Frostinger doesn't die! No, that's not okay! It's still right, though. So Bulkypine attacks first, gets smacked back. Frostinger, you get smacked back, and then Uberbear gets smacked back and killed. We're left with just a Goblin who's attempting to run away. How dare you? That's rude. I'm going to Blizzard Bottle you in order to keep you in place. There's our extra health from Bushu. So having a Schlub minion effectively to take the hit of the next Frostinger, and then Bumbo on the top line seems very useful. So summoning the Junjun Mask, rather, before we leave this hand sounds good to me. Let's cycle and see what we see. Okay, I see a lot of sea stuff. I don't believe I can take down more than one target at the moment, so that target is Goblin. And the taking it down is accomplished via a intricate strategy comprised of a single Tarblade, and then ending the turn. Bumble on the top line, how dare you. So Bumbo will kill Junjun, and then Frostinger and Snow Gobbler are each going to strike Neko and die against that? I'm very unlikely to be able to kill Bumbo on the same turn as Frostinger and Snow Gobbler. That would be next turn. Too soon. Alright then. One and excuse me? Never mind, it's fine. I planned it the whole time. I mean, obviously they don't need to all be in the same line at all. Let's give this a wee cycle. And there we go, start out with some Tarblades, a 4 and a 3. Seems like we're gonna make our way there. Yeah, that'll do it. Get him! Got him. Oh wow, that's so much choice on the bottom line! Oh no. Oh, if the Charm Merchant and the Shade Sculptor were in opposite positions there, that would be incredible. It's still probably, I mean, let's go to the treasure first before we decide, but it's still probably the best part. Yeah, I mean, Berry Basket, but... Berry Basket just feels really weak compared to a lot of the other barrage abilities. All of the other barrage abilities still have the ability to apply their effects almost regardless. I haven't thought that through enough to say absolutely regardless, but almost regardless. Whereas this one, if you don't have any missing HP from your current HP pool, this does nothing. That said, I probably can utilize it very effectively. Blaze Tea would also seem to be, on its face, a pretty great option, but it's worth noting, it does not have the ability to increase a counter, that is to say here, the counter, that you don't have. So I can't add it to Nekohime, because Nekohime does not have a counter to add to. I mean, Berry Basket's good. It's so much worse than Berry Bell, though. Azul's Candle. Ugh. I think it's Berry Basket, but I don't know what line I go on after this. I go to a Shade Sculptor to dupe what? To dupe a Tarblade? Am I a Tarblade deck? Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to be a Tarblade deck. That's so much craft that you have to hold in your hand for very, very little effect. Bugger. But I also don't want to go to the top line either, so, well, here I am. So if I am going to dupe a Tarblade, I will give it the yank first. That sounds like a euphemism. I will give it the yank first, and then dupe it. So these are effectively the Tarblades that I want to leave in my hand. I use the other ones for big damage, and then these ones I leave in my hand until the end so that I can use them for repositioning of the enemies. Okay. Whenever an ally is hit, restore their health by 1. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick for this deck. These two characters in. It's got a Chucklefish charm on it, which is not especially helpful. The Chucklefish charm here... Wait, use... to expect charm? I'm not going to do that. The Chucklefish charm is just... You can put as many charms as you should like on this. Snowball charm, apply a frost. There's a circumstance in which applying a frost is a really good idea. Specifically, it prevents any unit that has both an attack and smackback, which almost any unit in the game can theoretically have that, considering the existence of the charm that provides smackback and the fact that our enemies can have charms. But if a unit has smackback and an attack itself, it has the ability to attack Neko, who then attacks it back, and then it attacks back Neko until one of them dies. And oftentimes that will be Neko in that equation. So the Snowball Charm prevents that. Replace current damage with Apply Overburn. Okay, but what if what if Neko applied Overburn? It's also a bread charm, gains consume. Something I want to remove from the deck. Could have that. Big problem with Heartless Station at the moment is that it feels like I'm gonna... Oh no, I will have 2 lines, Berry Sis and Neko. I'm definitely taking the Heartless Station, that's coming along. I need to save some money, so I don't expect I can afford both the Snowball and the Flameblade charm. Replace current damage with Apply Overburn. You know what? I just haven't done this. I think it'll be interesting. So, that's my reasoning. Yeah. See how that one goes. Ooh, time to get bamboozled by this boss. Up. Hits all enemies in 5 turns, so that would destroy my Heartless Station. Do not want that. Four enemies arrive in 3 turns, so I would have to kill Snowbow and Winterworm. In order to attack fast enough to resummon in some way. So when Snowbow attacks, I'm gonna set up Neko to be able to take that hit, causing 7 Overburn on Snowbow, which will cause Snowbow to immediately explode and deal 7 damage back to the Bamboozle in the front line. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot like that when it happens. Oh boy. Likelihood of 4 damage in the next hand? 0. 0 likelihood to have that.
So as soon as the Winterworm attacks, or before the Winterworm... Oh no, but Bamboozle...
You ever considered grumble, 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 though? You ever thought about that, though? I don't know, I just think it could be important. Okay, if this overburn works in the way that I hope it does, this is gonna be sick as hell. If it's not working the way that I think it does, it's... That's right, not gonna be sick as hell. Okay, it was sick. It was actually sick as hell. I mean, Hartman Station really does need to get down. Oh, but I would really love to have the Berry Sis on the field. Psycho! You kidding me? Excuse me? Where's the Berry Sis I asked for? I ordered one Berry Sis. I feel like I've been lied to. I mean, you know what? I'll pop a Junjun mask in the front line there. You hit that. You get that hit. So the application is going to be a problem for us. Can't really respond to that. It's going to be the new summons hitting Neko that's actually going to be the most helpful thing for me, so I wonder if I should do that early, and by I wonder if I should do that early, what I mean is I'm about to. It's difficult. I speak cryptically, but if you listen closely, you can figure out what I'm trying to say. Boy, howdy. So what I want is Snowbo. Okay, if I put Bushu back into my hand. This does sound a bit nutty, but hear me out here. If I put Bushu back into my hand, and then I damage my own Junjun, Boozle kills Junjun, and then each of the Snowbos strike Neko, which gives me 7 damage to each of those rows. So I could summon the enemies. Ooh, there's a Snow Gobbler up there on the top line. In order to try and do this. I can even damage Junjun with the Sunburst Tutu, causing them to attack first, aimlessly. Hopefully it Boozle. Nice. Yeah, it did happen a lot like that. And then a quick yank with the old Tarblade. We'll celebrate with the cycle. Okay. Okay. So in 3 turns' time, Berry Sis is going to attack Boozle. And just before that, I'm going to drop a Tarblade on Bam at the top line there. Do I have the ability to end my turn without doing anything, or do I have to start using these? It's fine. There goes Bam! And bye-bye Boozle. Oh, we have been blessed by the sun. Ooh, get to a kill! Wait. Restore to 1 kill. Wait. Crown. Gain 2 on kill and restore 2. So, draw 2 on kill is sick with Tar Blades. Big problem. Neko has to be attributed with the kill. I think that Overburn applied via Smackback still counts as attribution for the kill. If it doesn't, then neither of these was going to work. But if it does, I want the Pinch Charm to be the one that worked. That go there. Having the Berry Sis out early would be grand. Why? This would have been so good. Alas. There's the Lumen Goobin. Spark. Interesting. There is a crown in the store for 80 because I haven't bought any crowns yet, so I do want to leave that there as long as possible. Booshu. I can get 3 counter off of you with the Balance Charm here. Faith 2 increases summons thing and thing. And I'm not into that right now. Gain Spark, trigger immediately when deploy it. I don't really have someone to do that with. So yeah, I actually will just take the Balance Charm, happily equip that to Bushu. You lose 1 health and 3 counter. That's sick. Acting twice as often. And yeah, I'm gonna hold out. I might want to buy something other than just the crown. Munch. Before attacking, eat allies in row, absorbing their health and damage. It's also Foxy and Snubble. Munch wants me to have other summons, but I don't want other summons in this deck. I'm building around what I currently have, and it's going to be enough. I don't really want to take Foxy. But having an like... You know what the problem here is? This build dies so quickly to the final enemies. It does static amounts of damage, and at the moment lacks the ability and tools to really sustain itself. None of these resolve that problem, though. I'm going to take Foxy. And the reason I'm doing this is literally just so that if I find the perfect things for Foxy, I have a good damage dealer available. Shankly, make a copy of an Iron in your hand. More Tar Blades? This is a losing strategy to just keep adding Tar Blades to my deck, just for the record. Also, Foxy, you are demoted. I don't want you actually in the deck. Block Charm's pretty sick, actually. So it only counts... the Block Charm, that is. I just realized how sick this is going to be when I have Lumen Coop unlocked. Yeah, the Block Charm, realistically, I think it would probably go on Bushu. Yeah, it could go on the Heart Mist Station. It's also a possibility. I think I may save my money rather than buying a Shade Clay here. Yeah. I don't want to miss another crown. Not that I ever miss a crown, but I don't want to miss one in the first place, let alone another one. I want to stay as far away from missing another crown as is possible. So missing no crowns is about as good as I can do. Yeah, let's go to the Mokos. Counterattack after taking a hit. The Harmist Station would be kept alive through a single instance of aimless striking through a barrage with a Block Charm. The thing is, that could also be accomplished with just a Scrap Charm, which is significantly less valuable. I maybe should have considered actually not putting that on Neko just so that I still had a charm slot open, which would be the reason to hold it and not use it. Alas. Let's see if I regret it. Yes. I feel like the correct thing is to summon more enemies. Summons 4 enemies. I think I do that next turn. Yeah, because that entire top line is gonna die. Which makes it pretty cool, actually, and fun. Pretty cool and fun and sick and nasty. Yeah, that counted. That counted all of them for damage to me. Yeah. So we do 5 damage to the 12 health enemy. Taking them down to 7 HP. So if I use a Tarblade this turn on the Pepper Witch, and then next turn I Sunburst Tutu, that same Pepper Witch, to attack before the start of the round. It doesn't even actually have to attack before the start of the round. It's just going to clear out the entire bottom line for us. Neat. I like it when it does that. I feel like I should gain myself a little bit of extra money where possible. And that money currently sits inside of this goblin. I mean, hey, I can just take a free turn here for a Berry Bell. Seems like probably one of the best things I can do. Hello, Mocha. Kind of want to take Berry Sis off the board. I have a reasoning. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to take Berry Sis off the board. Here's a reasoning. If I put that behind, and now I just give the Sunburst Tutu with 1 damage to the Pepper Witch. Pepper Witch attacks. I respond with 7. It explodes. Makoko attacks. I respond with 7, Bushu sets Makoko down, and then we lose Makoko Head and Makoko and the Pepper Witch all this round. Here we go. Woo! It seems like it went pretty well. I'm gonna need to do a lot of damage to Makoko very quickly. I kind of need units out on the board to do that. Because they get the damage that Makoko is dropping, you see. Oh, I'm actually very terrified of what's about to happen to me. Oh no. I need 5 units that can die before Neko gets hit. What I need to do is make sure that I have the Junjun mask. Oh, I actually could freeze Makoko for a turn. That might actually be enough to get me the damage I need. I freeze Makoko. That's a hit as well as trigger. Cool. So now 2 and 2, and I've got 2 turns to throw Tar Blades. So I've got 5 and 4 damage in hand, taking you down to 30 total. And you, over the course of both of those, are going to give out 12 damage to my... Yeah, I've got enough. Got him. Badoom. Frostspell's pretty great. I know what's earlier, he's pretty good. We're definitely going to go to another shop before the end of the run, so I know that I'm going to be using the Blinksnail Cave very effectively. Ooh, Toothy Shades. Uh-oh. That could be a tough fight. I'm going to throw some Traveler and see what's up here. Can I have some... Oh, hello. I was about to say, can I have a healthy unit? Certainly counts as a healthy unit, big old Jumbo. Said it Jumbo good at all? Attacks on a 3. Does 1 in barrage. Attacks behind itself though. Needs to be at the back of a line or standing directly in front of someone who's okay with being hit. I mean, Drea Berry Sis, but for 1 hit, 1 damage. It's the only one of the 3 I can even consider possibly being useful though, so let's take it. How do I feel about it in the deck at the moment? Going up against a bunch of teethy shades? Yeah, you need to not be here. Goodbye. Go hang out with Foxy for a while. Oh, God. Alright, Grumble. I need Marrow to die as quickly as possible. Fastest way I can do that is using Sunburst 2-2 on it, and then having it dead in 6 turns due to 2 responses of Overburn. Those 2 responses of Overburn will give me the ability, though, to also take out the entire line next to it, so I think that's probably reasonable. Oh, right, we smacked back aimlessly. That makes sense. Gonna remove Smog from the field. And in response, Grumble 2. Sequel to Grumbo. Get the Harmit Station developed. Yeah, I'm definitely only waiting for Marrow on the top line to attack next turn. I'm probably just going to draw basically into the rest of my Tar Blades pretty soon, so I'm going to use a Blizzard Bottle here on the bottom line. And then yank with the Goblin. Cool. Now, Paw, we can start setting you up with some Overburn. Could it be valuable to me to develop a Junjun? Yeah. Yep. I mean, sure. Probably most of the time that tends to be useful, but it's more... Ooh. I'm gonna lose some HP on Berry Sis. It's more, is that likely to be a possible mistake? Attacking aimlessly on that top line is not a good idea. We did get 3 Tar Blades. That's important, because that kills the Pawpaw, which then explodes and deals 7 damage to the Smog. And then Berry Sis and Bushu can kill the Smog by themselves, and then Junjun is going to be attacking randomly on the top line. Which gives Junjun the ability to hit Morjaw, which then Morjaw hits Junjun back, and that stops. It doesn't invoke Nekohime having to enter the fray. Phew. So I definitely want to freeze Morjaw on the top line basically as many times as is humanly possible. So might as well start out. Okay, Ushu's missing some HP. I mean, I do need to start doing damage to the Morjaw, but I want to get this... Actually, I should probably let this Pawpaw just attack in another 3 turns, so that it's 14 overburn that it's sharing with the Morjaw, which makes a pretty good argument to start hitting the Morjaw with my Tar Blade. So wait, if you now trigger, so you attack me for 5, I hit you for 7, you attack me for another 5, I hit you for another 7, you attack me for 5, and I die. So not good, actually. You don't want to do that, actually. Bad idea. However, if I could deal 4 damage to you, everything changes. Damn it! 1 more Tar Blade! Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Blizzard, Morjaw. Da-da-da-da. Okay, 2 easy strikes against Morjaw here. Great, now I set up a world where the Pawpaw is going to attack 1 more time, and then in response, I will wipe out all of the enemies. Woohoo! I earned that 5. Although I'm going to do it in a completely different order because, shenanigans! Still works. Oh, that's good news. Actually, it's pretty use. I'm gonna go to the treasure. I need some more techie bits. Oh, hello. Oh, B. Summon a copy of an ally. Should get another copy of Neko out there. Sure. Love it. Woolly snail. Where I get my next crown. Oh. I mean, sure, I can equip that to someone right now. Oh, this station. Then I'll take the broken vase. That'll provide to me the Lumen vase. Oh, grabber. Actually, a Noomlin card's pretty good. For me? I'm definitely taking charms, so let's start out that. 1 damage and 3 health. Ooh. One damage and 3 health. So 5 damage barrage is nullified by this. 1 damage, 3 health on Bushu saves Bushu from the 5 damage barrage. Gain Frenzy and Aimless. Oh, wow. Oh, now I really wish that I'd put that on Neko. I mean, Bushu having that's pretty sick as well. When destroyed, deal 8 damage to all enemies in a row. I'm not likely to want to destroy many things, is the thing. Unfortunately, yeah, can't put Aimless on someone who has Barrage. I can put it on someone who has... Not someone who has Smack Back! Oh, well, sorry, you've got 3 charms. That's a big reason I can't do it to you. I mean, honestly, Bushu, given that much health out that often, is actually sick as hell. Giving it Aimless would save it to more of the things, more of the foibles that it would accidentally run into. I mean, the Bomb Skull for Heart Mist Station and then just subbing that in as an explosive at the appropriate point seems easy. The fact that I draw so many cards is the big reason that I think Grabber, rather, with Noomlin and Yank is a great idea. But I do fear, despite everything, that I'm actually exceptionally weak right now. So in order to counter this, I'm going to spend pretty much all of my resources, and by pretty much all of my resources, I have 1 gold left, no charms, no crowns. So all of my resources that I have available at the moment. And then make our way into our Crunker fight. Classic crunking. I mean, that spike wall needs to die, obviously. I don't necessarily need to start killing it yet, though. So this is about the safest position I think I can find myself in. That spike wall's just going to continue being a huge problem for me, so I think I actually have to annoyingly prioritize dealing it. Mm-hmm. No more smacking back. There goes that entire line. I smack back to you. Twice. Boom, boom. And then we heal up all of the HP. Good work, Bushu. I mean, over the course of the next 2 turns, I could just strike the Krunker 2 times, but that seems too easy. It does attack after Grink next turn, so I could just throw a single Tarblade and then Tarblade Grink next turn. Actually, don't even Tarblade Grink next turn, rather. Grink attacks, Neko responds, that explodes, takes out the second form of Krunker. And in fact, I could do it without losing important HP as well. Resolution order. Grink attacks. Mecha responds. 7 damage explodes. Grink dies. Krunker will also die if I throw a Tarblade there. Krunker transforms into... Oh, Krunker. Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Boom. I'll be taking less damage, thank you. I should definitely summon them early, as I do intend to kill as many of them as possible at the same time. Yeah. 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 Good healing. Really gave him your all, Bushu. So Krunker, I think, will still strike all of these targets at the same time. And I have enough HP to survive. So as long as I throw 1 damage up towards the Ice Forge, I believe that means everyone's going to die. That said, I could just finish the Ice Forge. Make this as simple as it possibly could be. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh no! Oh yeah. Boost effects by 1 from the Lumen Ring. Buddy. Buddy. I don't really have too many characters I could put that on. I could put it on Heart Mist Station. It's just It's a single turn overwhelming the HP of my characters that is really threatening, not it happening over many, many turns. Companionship. Oh, I was really hoping I was going to find the leader bell here for plus 6 HP on the leader. Did not. There's a heart charm for plus 5 HP on Berry Sis, which is not bad. Wave bell counter plus. I mean, I'm definitely taking the heart charm. I want the lumen ring, but I don't know how good it is. It doubles the effect of the heart mist station is realistically the biggest thing I can think of it doing. I don't immediately have to put that on something. I mean, if I'm going to find anything to put it on, it's going to be in the treasure down south, so... Again, another euphemism. Mimic, Bebop, and Azul's Battle Axe. I mean, Azul's Battle Axe is certainly good. Bebop, when destroyed, apply 4 overburn to the attacker. Also pretty good here. Gives us another blocking unit as well, actually. I think Bebop for that reason. Definitely giving the heart charm to Berry Sis. No ifs, ands about that one. Did I not? My apologies, I guess I put that on the wrong one at the time. As much as I would love Lumen to quadruple in effect, if you put the Lumen ring on the Lumen vase and then it says it applies to Lumen and Lumen doubles, no. Lumen, the application of any amount of Lumen overrides the application of any previous amount of Lumen. This should not have just apply 1 Lumen. It should just be apply Lumen state or something like that, so it doesn't feel like it can actually be iterated upon. Alright. Ice grabs. You scrabs. We all scrabs for ice grabs. Oh, Burster, you really intend to give me multiple haze. That's going to be a problem. So one of these is going to be blocked by the bot mask. The other one? Well, probably Heart Mist Station, frankly. I almost want to try and summon a second wave, but I don't have the ability to right now. Crab, you attack first. You get overburn. I attack you once, you explode. Twice. Hey, now it's just Burster on the field. Oh god, that did not actually help. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the summon, you see. Because Heart Mist is about to blow up a bunch of stuff. And so is the Burster on the top line, frankly. Right. So Haze overrides, oh boy. Haze overrides the smackback, which caused me to strike one of my allies, which took out my entire line. So, and that did so without dealing any damage to my Berry Sis, because I didn't get any additional health on Neko. I'm probably dead right now. For what all it's worth. As soon as I clicked the end turn button there, I was like, isn't there something I should be remembering about this? Turns out, yeah, there was, actually. Okay. I'll make do. I mean, I say I'll make do. I'm probably gonna lose, but we'll make do. Even if we lose. Well, I was never gonna remove any of the enemies from the field anyway, so. I'm gonna bury Basket in response to have... Neko doesn't survive because it's a shade, so it dies now! Well... That was the plan. Drop a quick Lumen Mask on the top line there. Brawler attacks. I respond. Try and wipe out the entire top line, hopefully. This will redraw cards into hands, so I should use right now all of the cards that I want to redraw. I want the crab to attack Bebop. And I can get it to do that with a Sunburst 2-2. Boom. So, missing Junjun there. Both of these are going to attack next turn. Oh, this is fine. I take your armor off and then I just deal 6 damage to you. We lose the Burster. I don't get to draw any cards, but Bebop is now available to help defend against this Numbskull. Some additional health on Neko. Try and have the ability to survive a single attack at least. Good work, Grabber. Cycle early, looking for Bebop. Didn't find it. That's okay. This gives me the ability to cycle again just looking for Bebop. And we found him this time. Got Bebop down. Junjun behind. Should have done Junjun the turn earlier, frankly. I'm getting pretty close to a kill. It's not elegant. I would never call it elegant. But the enemy will die. Whew! That's what they call the comeback play. They call it that because, upon the initial mistake, I wanted to leave my desk. But the strategy for winning was actually to come back and play. Shop. Fury 3. Yeah, who's alone on a line? Yeah, that's not happening. Oh! It's the pink beret! Oh, I've been waiting for you forever. Taking a crown. Well, here's a problem. I want pretty much all of these. Pinkberry Juice probably feels the most versatile. The Charm I could just flunk out instantly and hit something awful that I don't need in any way, shape, and form, so it's very difficult to make the argument for the Charm instead here. I'm going Pinkberry. Really wish I had enough to take that or that. Alas. I mean, increasing HP in Barrage is pretty sick. So one available crown play at the moment is something like 1 crown for Pinkberry, 1 crown for Blank Mask, keep it on Lumen, so we... Wait, Blank Mask? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So we Lumen Vase the Pinkberry, we play Pinkberry on Neko, and then we Blank Mask Neko, so we end up with 2 19 HP Nekos. It's a reasonably good argument for putting the Lumen Ring on Pinkberry for just some additional HP. Relatively minimal in its impact, but it does have an impact. I'm pretty mortally terrified of the fight after this fight. This fight? Not a problem. Next fight? Oof. Oof. That could be a problem. There's so many different things I could have done here that I can't do right now. So, for instance, if I was able to take one unit off the field, I could get Berry Sis to stand alone on a line. She would trigger Fury 3, she would have 2 damage. She could attack the Ice Forge, and then I could hit Tarblade on the Ice Forge, and then the Ice Forge dies. This being, or rather, sorry, not Ice Forge. She hits the Ice Forge, I put a Tarblade on the Grink and the Ice Forge both die. That's the play. And then Bushu would be able to attack with Freedom. But here, I don't know. I honestly think I'm probably best served by throwing a Tarblade at the Ice Forge. Whilst understanding it's not really gonna accomplish as cool of a thing as it otherwise could have. Okay. I'm gonna Sunburst 2-2 the Frost Guardian, so when the Frost Guardian loses HP, which would happen if Bigfoot attacked first and struck both of these smackback units who hit back, giving enough overburn for Bigfoot to die and deal 14 damage to the Frost Guardian, and then the Frost Guardian would attack afterwards with 14 more damage. I don't want that. Oh, but Grink is still gonna attack with all of that. Yeah, this is how we do it. Yeah. Yeah, that was how we did it. Gotta get another blocker. Quick cycle here. Yet another blocker. Don't mind if I does. Quick cycle, sure. You know what? I'm gonna have the low... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have the low health Neko respond to this directly. It's probably the best way for me to have generated those resources. And then I get to use extra value out of Bushu's healing here. Let's get another Junju now in the field, and then let Plum attack Neko. We respond. Ba-boom! Just a Frost Guardian and I left. Let's just me left. What? There's another one? I'm looking for a lumen. I mean, guess that'll technically count. Yeah, let's just keep you healthy as hell. Smack back. Smack back. Come on. One of the Junjuns hit him. Boom. There they all go. Lose a bunch of HP on the Frost Guardian here on the bottom line. Excellent. I just don't see this becoming a problem. We take 8 damage, we respond with 14. We take 6, we respond with 14. That kills 4 of the enemies. I get to heal up afterwards as well? Heck, I'll use Frostbell. Deal less damage to me. Here we are, you see? You know what? I built the Tar Blades in my deck. It's about time I use them. Get him! So the Barrage, Bushu goes on bottom line. I don't want to have both of the Nekkos on the same line, but I don't think I can actually do that. Oh, I can! Okay, that's pretty good. The Barrage line down here should not be exceptionally long for this world. Frost Junker on the top line. Ooh, I can get the Frost Junker to attack this turn. Respond to it early. I feel like I'm doing a lot of planning for what I'll have in my hand in 4 turns' time, and I should probably get to the 4 turns' time from now before I resolve that. Okay, let's put a Heart Mist Station on the top line, and then I'm going to defend that with a Babot Mask. I'm gonna force a cycle through the deck. I'm not over enthused about anything. Anything ever. It looks okay at the moment. It's about to stop looking okay pretty soon. Frostbell the top line to try and keep my important units alive as long as possible. feel like it's appropriate to freeze the Frost Crusher. For as long as I can keep it frozen. Wow, Bushu did nothing but net. That's gonna be the bottom line. Cycle Knight, baby. Oh, I really, really, really wanted to have a better attack than that. Okay, so putting the Frost Muncher at the front does what? Almost nothing. Because I'm all smackback and aimless, so it doesn't really change anything to yank him to a different part of the field. I feel like I should sacrifice Bebop on the top line there so that I can use Junjun effectively later. Maybe Bushu giving 6 health each is enough to upkeep us over the course of this. I truly did not believe it would be. Man, Bushu can't hit anything but the front line. It's good, I guess. Maybe I need to yank one of my own units. My next hand doesn't have a yank in it, so if I want to reorganize my units right now, this is probably one of the last times I'm going to get to do it. So this turn you're attacked for 8, taking you down to 6. Next turn you're attacked for 4. And then another 5. So this is actually 7, and then this is 3. I just need a heal available next turn, which I will have in the pink berry juice. Okay, I don't think I actually need to go for the yank change like that then. Gonna hit the Frost Muncher. I want that Frost Muncher closer to dead. Wow! That's so rude! The only things I didn't draw! Health, less damage, health! Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm doing fine, actually. It's okay. It's... You don't need... You don't need a heart rate below 2,000, right? That's not important. What are we doing here? I can have Bushu attack first. In doing so, I would generate... additional health for all of the units that are about to take damage. Sure. Get him, Bushu. Hey, you hit the Frost Muncher in the front line. That's huge. Because of that. Oh, the aimless attack hit the unit I didn't want it to. That's okay. There goes the entire bottom line. Remember how I used to be threatened? Yeah, not anymore. I'm gonna give Berry Sis some extra HP. Blizzard Bottle to stop the Frost Junker from killing them. Casual Frost Bell up there as well. Kind of do need Berry Sis to die or get off the field or something like that so that I can get my units up there. Ooh, that's a way to do it, actually. The Bebop Mask on the bottom line. Ascend Neko. More Overburn. That'll do it. You want to actually attack Neko on the top line? It'd be very helpful. Alright. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to play another card. But that'll be it. Wee! That was fun! Big old smack back overburn build? I'm reasonably happy with that one. Certainly fits the setup I've had for myself over the course of the last couple episodes. Doing something deeply, deeply cool and interesting. And that managing to overwhelm the final fight. For the moment, though, let me just say that my name's been Rhapsody. Name of the game? Well, it's been Wildfrost. Top left is the series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below. Stream past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Neko Hime. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.